Oh, we've just seen the running of the Bet with the World Gold Bracelet, Group 2. And really nice to be joined in the winners' enclosure by Anthony Delpech. We saw Kevin Shea earlier on today. It's a nice touch by Racecourse. Anthony has won this race on Kiss Me Quick in 2002. And he also won this race with Flying Ice in 2016. And he's going to come down and help us with giving out those gold bracelets to the winning connections. Anthony, thanks for coming down and assisting us. First up will be the winning groom, and his name is Oscar Unkunzi. Oscar, congratulations to you. 2,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets and Racecourse. Well done to the winning groom, Oscar. I think first up we will have the winning rider, who is Aldo Domea. And I must add that in the jockey ranks and in the jockey rooms here in KZN, we missed Aldo during our KZN champion season, but he's graced us with his presence this afternoon and a well-timed race day that you prepped for as well. Yeah, we missed you.
Thank you very much. It's always good being missed.
Well, this race has been kind to Candice. She just told me off air that she's won this race 3 times.
Yeah, Candice is amazing with these fillies. You know, this filly's been building up, and I think she's won 4 or 5 features. Wasn't disgraced in the July at all. Only got beat 5 lengths, and those are 2 top horses. You know, my little concern was that this race might come a fraction soon. But credit to Candice and Terry, they got this filly in a really nice place. I thought I'm going to place it today. I'm going to ride her the way I wanted to, and then we've got a good relationship. So she understands me, and I trust her. Richard was in front, so I knew I got the right horse to track, and he went the perfect fractions for us just to lay off, and I think he ran second, so that just tells that he had the perfect rhythm of the race, and it was a pleasure just following him, and I knew I could trust him too. So the 2 fillies ran crackers. Hats off to all the Cape trainers. They had a phenomenal season, and hats off to all the Durban people that welcomed them here. It leads to a nice sort of competition, and yeah, it's always nice to see things happen like they did on July Day and like today, the buzz, and I think racing's back to where it was here in Durban, and it's quite a pleasure to see.
You're based in Western Cape, but how was that resounding applause when you got into the number 1 box?
No, definitely. It's always a pleasure. This crowd here in Durban is always very welcoming and passionate, and that passionate resonates, and it's something nice that you feed off, and you up your game a little bit once you get crowds like this, and long may it continue, and let it continue to grow. So to Hollywood and everyone involved behind the scenes for putting all this together, it's phenomenal to see from the outside, and I hope it goes from strength to strength, because this is what I saw growing up, and it's nice to see that passion being injected again.
Super ride, super win.
Please, thank you so much. Thank you for Candice for insisting that I get here. I think I've taken off 6 kilos in the last 10 days just to make sure that I could at least try and make my presence felt. So to Shannon and Zach and Cameron and everyone involved with this filly, Miss Slack for the kind gesture that she made in allowing these youngsters to come into the game. This is a lovely filly to give them an introduction, and she's now got a Group 2, and I'm pretty sure by what I felt here today that she's going to go on and probably compete in Group 1. So everyone involved, thanks for having me.
It's a gold bracelet from Anthony Delpech. Well done to the winning jockey, Aldo Domea. Yeah, she's now won the race 3 years on the bounce, and that's 3 in a row for Candice Bass Robinson. I had a chat to her earlier on today when Tenango was running. She was quite upbeat about her chances on this filly. Firstly, Candice, you know, well done with her. You know, she put her hand up in the Western Cape when she ran all those good races against some of the best around.
Yeah, she's really improved as a 4-year-old. You know, she's come into her own in the season in Cape Town, and you know, she was still quite immature as a 3-year-old, and you know, she always still showed that she was a decent filly. But I think she just, with a bit of time, you know, she's really come to hand now, and it was the right time to send her to Durban. And this was obviously, barring the Wool Lavington where she was very unlucky, this was obviously her main aim for the season. So yeah, she's managed to pull it off. It's been a pretty lucky race for me, so I'm really pleased. I thought she won exceptionally well today.
You know, just when you have these good horses in your hands, it's all about preparation, and everything needs to go to plan. And after a Hollywoodbets Durban July run, you know, thankfully we got to see her at the end of the season.
Yeah, you know, obviously, you know, that's a tough race for a filly like this, and I was just hoping that she'd come out of that run pretty well, which she did. So, you know, we were able to take our chances, and she looked jolly well today. So hats off to Terry. You know, he's taken care of my yard up here for the season, and he's done a fantastic job. Horses are all looking outstanding, and they've been running accordingly. So thank you very much to him. it's you know it's I don't have a lot of horses up here for the season. I've only had a couple, and they pretty much all have run decent races.
Syndication is very popular. I'm going to chat to Cameron, but this syndicate, tell us about this. The Yuppie Syndicate.
Yeah, so it was Zach Block who started the initiative, and he put together a whole lot of young students together. There's about 9 or 10 of them in Rainbow LORIKEET, and a great initiative by him, and I think they've had super fun with this filly. They leased the filly from Mary, so again a big thank you to Mary, and obviously to Jess and Stephen who bred the filly and have kindly given it to them on lease for her racing career. And yeah, the one and only horse that they have, they've had great success with her, so I'm sure they'll all be over the moon. Cameron is here to support them today. All most of them come from racing families, so it's nice to see all of them together. So very well done to all of them. Big thank you to Aldo. Great, perfect ride from him today. I thought he rode her superbly, and I think these two get on particularly well. I know it was a little tough for him to make the weights today, and there was a lot of hard grind this week. So thank you to him, and thank you to everybody else, to Whirlpool, to the sponsors, to Hollywoodbets for a lovely season up here. Thank you to everybody.
Well, you certainly picked your spots, and another reward for you winning this Group 2. Well done to winning trainer Candice Bass-Robinson. And Candice, while you're there, you can also accept on behalf of Wilgerbos Drift and Maritz Fontaine. So the Yuppie Syndicate, Zach Block, well done. Cameron is here. I just had the pleasure of meeting Cameron. He is firmly part of the syndicate, and he's going to tell us a bit more about the Yuppie Syndicate. But firstly, leasing the horse from a leading breeder must give you guys a lot of joy.
Yeah, absolutely. As mentioned, the biggest thank you must go to Mrs. Slack for giving us this opportunity to race Rainbow LORIKEET. We have had a surreal journey with her from the first race to where we are now. To be here on Durban July Day was an incredible feat in itself, and then just to have a winner today. Unfortunately, I'm the only one here from the Yuppie Syndicate, but I could hear Zach shouting from the UK. So a big well done to Zach and to all the other syndicate members for an incredible win. A big thank you to Aldo for a fantastic ride. He did a great job, instructions to a T, so yeah, really, really good job from his side. To Candice and her whole team, they've been phenomenal with Rainbow. The updates from their team here up in KZN has been great as well, so yeah, it's a big thank you to them. A big thanks to Kate and to JB for their support being here today, and to my dad back home, yeah, appreciate his support as always.
Cameron, for the guys that are listening in, while you guys may be spread around the globe, it's fun and it's really easy being a syndicate member, isn't it?
I wouldn't say easy, but we've been extremely lucky.
Sure.
Luck. Some people say luck is earned, but at the same time, this is a lot of people's first horse, and to be a part of Rainbow LORIKEET, as a first horse is unimaginable. So. Yeah, I speak for quite a few of our syndicate members. We're very, very fortunate to be in this position. And again, just a big thank you to Mr. Slack and their whole side.
We'll give our best to everybody. Put it up on social media. Well done, Cameron.
Phenomenal. Thanks so much. And thank you to everyone at Hollywoodbets Greyville. It's fantastic to be here under the lights this evening. The course is looking magnificent. So thanks, big thanks.
Okay, that's the bracelet for the syndicate. And well done to Cameron representing the Yuppie Syndicate. And that is a wrap. Anthony Delpesh, we thank him for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation. The 2025 Bet with the World Gold Bracelet makes it 3 on the bounce for Candice Bass-Robinson as the trainer, and this year it's Rainbow LORIKEET.